Okay, just thought I should talk about setting it up for gluing. So yeah, I've trimmed off the little cap or the support structure, and it's, yeah, I literally screw it up around here as much as I can to full tightness, because yeah, I don't want any flex in it when we glue it and after it's done. So I messed that up. No, looks good. And I should apologise, off video I also adjusted the trimming pots, and what you'll see is a signal that comes out significantly cleaner now. Oh, and I don't have any power on. And yeah, there we have it. So the signal's a lot cleaner now than what it was. There's still some jitter and noise on there. I'm not sure what that is. It could be anything in this environment. It's not really set up for tuning. But yeah, that looks a lot cleaner now with it having some tune. It's not tuned because properly, because it needs to be tuned properly with the projectile on it. But this is a good start for it. So let's have a look at what the blue signal is. Yeah, so that's one of our adjusted signals, and then I think if we have a look at this one, yeah, so they're the two I was looking at before on the board, and we can probably see if I wave something metal near it, we're going to get some variation. Not under these circumstances. So, yeah, so we get some variation there. And yeah, so that's closer to being in tune, but it needs to be tuned with the projectile, and the sensitivity needs to be amplified significantly, and that comes from the tune. So yeah, just it is looking a lot better here at the moment. Now, as for gluing it, there's nothing glorious about that process. It's just Araldite, 5-minute Araldite, and some tissues to mop up any mess if we need to. Plus these are a bit sticky. And again, we just mix some up. Okay, let's confirm the position of the sensor. So what we want to do is, yeah, you can't really ever see it on the camera, but I want to make sure when I look through that I can just see parts of it poking out. At the moment it's not doing that, so I'll just give it a little poke down. And, yep, and so now that it's in that position, I just want to get something so there's just anything and just touch it on top, and that will set it flush. Luckily there's enough friction on it to hold it in place, and Now the messy bit. And hopefully it's not going to be too messy. Hopefully it's going to run down in there without too much of a problem. Probably put a bit too much in just there. No, it's soaking in quite well, which is almost impossible. Yeah, almost impossible to see, but actually, while we're doing that, let's have a look at the tuning pots, because I've never actually, I've always tuned them soldered in, so I've never actually had an opportunity to see what it is that we're tuning them to be. So let's have a look. And so 400 ohms on that one. And what have we got on this one? So I'm going to have to unsolder those connectors later and solder them in proper. That's probably the source of one of the noise. So this one's, yeah, 600 ohms. Of course they're not perfectly tuned, that's all going to change. But it does give me an idea that I could probably get away with a 1K 10-turn pot and get a lot more precision out of the tuning, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do that check. So how are we going with our glue? I think I can add some more in, but I don't have too much more capacity because this is nearly set. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm not going to get any more in there beyond that. That's almost completely set, and but we'll actually give it a fair bit of time to really cure, because it can stay soft for quite a bit of time, and then we'll get back into it. So we'll try and get a final tune happening. So thank you very much for listening.